Hey there, today we're diving into a topic that's super important but often misunderstood: anxiety. We all experience it from time to time, right? That feeling you get before a big presentation, a first date, or maybe when you accidentally open your front-facing camera. But when those feelings start to feel more like a constant companion than an occasional visitor, it might be time to dig a little deeper. Let's break it down together. Let's start with the basics. Anxiety, much like that friend who always borrows your charger and never returns it, can manifest in many ways. It can be sneaky, showing up in unexpected forms, which is why recognizing the signs is the first crucial step to managing it. Think of it like learning a new language, the language of your own mind and body. Once you understand the signals, you can start to understand the message. And trust me, understanding is key to finding peace in a world that often feels anything but peaceful. From a racing heart that feels like a hummingbird trapped in your chest to sweaty palms that would make a slip and slide jealous, the physical symptoms of anxiety can be overwhelming. It's like your body is trying to warn you about a danger that your mind can't quite put its finger on. We'll explore these physical manifestations in detail, from the more obvious signs like shortness of breath and dizziness to the subtler cues like muscle tension and fatigue, because here's the thing, that our bodies are constantly communicating with us, and sometimes anxiety is their way of trying to get our attention. But anxiety isn't just physical. It's like that friend who brings along their emotionally charged luggage to every hangout. It can weigh you down with feelings of dread, fear, and restlessness, making it hard to fully enjoy the present moment. We'll talk about those feelings of irritability that make you want to channel your inner grumpy cat, the difficulty concentrating that makes focusing on even the most interesting book feel like an Olympic sport, and the persistent worrying that can loop in your mind like a catchy but annoying song. Remember, acknowledging these emotional experiences is not weakness, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Ever find yourself avoiding social situations like they're the plague, even if you genuinely enjoy spending time with people? You might find yourself making excuses, cancelling plans last minute, or just feeling an overwhelming sense of dread at the thought of socializing. It's not that you don't want to be around others, it's that anxiety has taken the wheel, steering you away from what you love. Or maybe you double-check, triple-check, and quadruple-check that you locked the door, even though you know you did it the first 3 times. This compulsive behavior can be exhausting and time-consuming, yet you can't seem to stop. It's as if your mind is stuck in a loop, constantly questioning and doubting your actions. These changes in behavior, from avoidance to compulsive actions, can also be signs of anxiety trying to steer your course. Anxiety doesn't just affect your mind, it manifests in your actions, often leading you to behave in ways that are out of character. You might find yourself avoiding tasks, procrastinating, or engaging in rituals that you know are unnecessary. We'll talk about how anxiety can lead to procrastination, making it difficult to start or complete tasks. This can create a cycle of stress and anxiety as unfinished work piles up and deadlines loom closer. The more you procrastinate, the more anxious you become, and the harder it is to break free from this cycle. Changes in sleep patterns, hello insomnia my old friend, are another common symptom. You might find yourself lying awake at night, your mind racing with worries and what-ifs. The lack of sleep only exacerbates your anxiety, making it even harder to cope with daily challenges. Anxiety can even impact your appetite. You might lose interest in food or find yourself eating more than usual as a way to cope with stress. These changes in eating habits can affect your overall health and well-being, creating yet another layer of anxiety to deal with. The important thing to remember is that you're not defined by these behaviors. They're just signals that something deeper might be going on. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards understanding and managing your anxiety. With the right tools and support, you can take back control and steer your life in the direction you want to go. Think of triggers as those pesky mosquitoes that always seem to find you, no matter how much bug spray you use. Understanding what triggers your anxiety is like figuring out what those mosquitoes find so irresistible about you in the first place. It's about identifying the situations, people, or even thoughts that tend to set off your internal alarm system. We'll discuss some common triggers like work stress, financial worries, social events, and even things like caffeine and lack of sleep. Remember, knowledge is power, and knowing your triggers gives you the power to better manage your responses to them. Just like you wouldn't hesitate to see a doctor for a physical ailment, seeking professional help for anxiety is just as important. Mental health is a crucial aspect of our overall well-being, and addressing it should be a priority. There are many effective treatments available, tailored to meet individual needs and preferences. From therapy, which is like having a personal trainer for your mind, to various other supportive practices, to medication, which can help adjust the chemical imbalances that sometimes contribute to anxiety. These treatments can work individually or in combination to provide relief. We'll explore different types of therapy, each with its unique approach and benefits, such as cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT, which helps you identify and change negative thought patterns and develop healthier ways of thinking. Journaling and mindfulness practices can also complement these therapies, providing additional tools for managing anxiety. And medication options like antidepressants and anti-anxiety drugs can be crucial for some, helping to stabilize mood and reduce symptoms. Remember, reaching out for professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's a proactive step towards taking control of your mental health. It's about acknowledging that you deserve support on your journey to well-being. Surround yourself with a network of care, including friends, family, and professionals, to guide you through the process. While professional help is incredibly valuable, there are also plenty of self-help strategies that can make a world of difference in managing your anxiety. Think of these as the tools in your anxiety toolkit, ready to be used whenever those anxious feelings start to creep in. We'll explore techniques like mindfulness, which is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment, deep breathing exercises that can calm your nervous system, and relaxation techniques like progressive muscle relaxation, which involves tensing and releasing different muscle groups to relieve tension. Remember, you have the power to learn and implement these strategies, becoming your own anxiety-busting superhero. Sometimes making small changes to your daily routine can have a surprisingly big impact on your anxiety levels. These small tweaks might seem insignificant at first, but they can accumulate to create a more balanced and peaceful life. It's like swapping out that sugary cereal for a healthier breakfast option. It might seem like a minor change, but it can make a world of difference in how you feel throughout the day. Starting your day with a nutritious meal can set a positive tone, giving you the energy and focus you need to tackle your tasks. We'll share practical tips like incorporating regular exercise into your routine. Exercise doesn't have to be intense. Even a daily walk or a short jog can elevate your mood and reduce stress. Because moving your body can move your mood. Whether it's yoga, weightlifting, or playing a sport, physical activity releases endorphins that help combat anxiety. Prioritizing sleep is another crucial tweak. Sleep deprivation and anxiety are like best friends who bring out the worst in each other. Ensuring you get enough rest can significantly improve your mental health. And even simple things like spending time in nature can have a profound effect. Nature has a calming influence that can help reduce anxiety and improve your overall mood. Limiting your caffeine intake is another small change that can make a big difference. Too much caffeine can increase anxiety and disrupt your sleep patterns. Remember, small changes can lead to big shifts in your overall well-being. By making these adjustments, you can create a more balanced, healthier, and happier life. When you're struggling with anxiety, having a strong support system is like having a warm blanket on a cold night. It provides comfort, security, and a reminder that you're not alone. We'll talk about the importance of confiding in trusted friends and family members, seeking out support groups where you can connect with others who understand what you're going through, and even exploring online communities where you can find information, resources, and a sense of belonging. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness, it's the birthplace of connection and healing. Finally, let's talk about some basic mental health tips that are like the foundation of a strong and resilient you. We'll cover the importance of self-care practices that bring you joy and relaxation, setting healthy boundaries to protect your energy and well-being, and challenging negative self-talk with kindness and compassion. Remember, taking care of your mental health is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about prioritizing your well-being so you can show up as the best version of yourself in all areas of your life. Thanks for watching. Remember, anxiety is something many people deal with, and there are plenty of ways to manage it. It's like learning to dance in the rain. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice and the right tools, you can find joy and freedom, even amidst the storms. Stay informed, stay healthy, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.